What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Ansel Armstrong back again, and today is a huge week in MLB The Show 21 we've been waiting for a very long time. It feels like months. We've been sitting around waiting for this. Team Affinity 4 comes this Friday. We're going to be breaking down everything you need to know about Team Affinity 4, what you can do to prepare for Team Affinity 4, and how you can potentially make some stubs. If you need to make some stubs to pick up a 12-0 reward, the new Willie Mays coming out as a World Series reward today. If you need to make some stubs, we're going to be talking about that. But first, the first card of Team Affinity 4 has been revealed. Let's take a look at it. And then looking at the stats for this Nelson Cruz, yeah, if this is the barometer we're setting for Team Affinity 4, this is about to be 30 insane cards added to the game. I'm thinking 99s across the board. You can see here this Nelson Cruz. I mean, probably gonna end up being an insane bench bat. I don't know how I don't put him on my bench. 125 contact left, 125 power left. We got a couple other guys that hit that as well, but we know Cruz has a home run swing to go with all of that. So there's going to be some insane cards in Team Affinity 4. I am extremely excited and hyped for it. Of course, when Team Affinity 4 drops, we'll be streaming live on Twitch. You can catch the link down in the description below. Well, as soon as that content drops, we'll be live. I got enough cards to hopefully exchange through everything. We'll be playing with some of the brand new cards, breaking down all the rewards, but let's take a look at what we can somewhat expect from Team Affinity 4 in terms of rewards and how we should be preparing from an inventory and marketplace perspective. Of course, when looking at the schedule, nothing else this week besides Team Affinity Stage 4 reveals have started today. There'll probably be some new ones coming out as you're watching this video as well. And then, of course, we do have the new ranked season today. So that's going to play into what we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Let's head on over to our Team Affinity tab here. If we go into here in Diamond Dynasty, we go to collect, we go to Team Affinity. We're just going to go to the Orioles here. They're the first one on this list. We've gone all the way through stage 3 on every team. And then, of course, we have stage 4 here looking at the fall. And as we can see, this card with the blue outlined border, that is going to be our finest card. They're all going to be 2020 finest cards. This is going to be the one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rewards. Before that, I'm guessing probably some stubs, a nameplate, some packs, some more packs, and then you have the card there as well. It'll probably go packs, nameplate, stubs, packs again, and then of course the card there at the end. So you're gonna have another 40 to exchange through, to work through, another 40 points to get through. We're up to 70 right now in the Team Affinity for stage 3. Stage 1 had 70 points to exchange through, 2 was 50, and then 3 was 70. Of course, you can do exchanges March to October, moments, whatever. This last one, of course, definitely shorter, only 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. So a little bit shorter on the tier basis from that. So we could see the breakdown of Team Affinity 4 probably changing a little bit. We know that they've mentioned that there's going to be conquest involved in this, maybe a conquest for every team with some hidden pack rewards and getting you 20 to 30 points onto that Team Affinity 4, as well as probably some more moments. And of course, I don't think exchanges are going to be going anywhere either on that front. So you're going to be able to exchange, you're going to be able to play. They'll probably even go through and add in some stuff to where if you're still on stage 2 for a team, you're still going for that future star, probably add in some moments, or maybe the conquest will count towards multiple stages as well. Something to help make it a little bit easier, especially if you're just picking up this game. Obviously, you're not going to be anywhere close to completing stage 4, which brings us into our next point. Just like stage 3, I don't see any way how that stage 4 is not going to be both sellable and prestigable. So take these cards, what we just saw, that Nelson Cruz, and add +3 across the board to all of that. These are going to be sellable, prestigable. I don't really think that they can backtrack on that. And then again, of course, when we're talking about brand new players coming into the game, basically no way to get to stage 4. You can, obviously it's doable, but it would be a ton of work, a ton of grind to get from stage 0 to 4. We've been working through these all year long, and a lot of people who play every day still aren't all the way through stage 3. So not really feasible on that front. So I think they're going to make them sellable just so people have that opportunity to pick up all these cards. So with them being sellable, something to consider, of course, is when Team Affinity 3 dropped, a lot of people had prepared a lot of cards, built up their inventories to be massive amounts. So when TA3 dropped, they could go through and exchange through all that right away. And then what happened when Team Affinity 3 dropped? We had pack sales come with it as well. And then the cards were actually sellable. So a lot of people didn't need to go and buy cards off the marketplace. They could just buy, you know, Jim Palmer if that's what they wanted to pick up. They didn't need to buy a bunch of NL East cards to exchange. So what we saw was actually an insane market crash during Team Affinity 3. And because of that, a lot of people who had pre-stocked cards beforehand in preparation for Team Affinity 3 sold at that point during the market crash and actually lost a lot of stubs. So here's my recommendation, what I'm going to be doing. Personally, I'm just going to be going through and doing them all to collect them because I want these cards used. But if you're looking to make stubs, what I'd be doing is when stage 4 drops, you want to make sure you have a keen eye on the market. If prices are going up, if card values are going up, if you have those 82, 83 golds that were quick sell guys, now they're 2, 3, 4,000 stubs. You're going through, you're selling those. Same if you have any quick sell diamonds that are now 7, 8, 9, 10K, especially those 90 plus guys. I'd be going through and I'd selling those if the market goes up. If it doesn't go up and you're looking to make stubs and you're on right when it goes, I'd be going through. I did this with a couple of stage 3 cards and made 10, 20 times the stubs I put in. Go through, assuming that exchange is still there, exchange your way through to stage 4 and then sell that finest card. If you're able to spend, say, 20K exchanging through a stage, 10K exchanging through a Team Affinity, and then you're able to sell that card for 50, 60, 70K, maybe even more with how desirable some of these cards could be, you can make a really good profit on that front. Now, of course, you'll have to go back through and buy the card after the fact later on if you're wanting to use it, but I'd expect the cards are going to drop from their day one prices. Not a ton, but we've seen the Team Affinity 3 cards drop quite a bit. We take a look at Jim Palmer here. Of course, he's down to 25K, pretty steady from where he was at, but for quite a while, he was selling for 45, 50K. So eventually you would definitely expect these to drop. Now, another thing to think about with Team Affinity Stage 4, of course, if we go in here to our collections, we can, of course, see that Face of the Franchise was used for a major collection. Collect all 60. You go through and you get all the stubs, XP rewards packs along the way. Now, I think it's almost a certain that these finest cards are used for a collection, and I don't think that they're going to lead to more packs. I think we're going to be getting MLB 19 and MLB 18 finest flashbacks as part of that collection. So if you collect all 30 finest cards from Team Affinity Stage 4, maybe then you can get a MLB 19 finest Cody Bellinger or Alex Bregman or Josh Hader, something along that sorts there. Maybe an MLB 18 finest Lindor comes back. That's what I would be expecting as well. So again, going back to the building the cards from the exchanges and then selling them, if you need all 30 to pick up Cody Bellinger or Hader or a multitude of those along the way, the value of those cards at the start is going to be insane, as people, content creators, people who just want these awesome cards are going to go through and be buying up these finest cards that they either don't want to go through and grind for, don't have enough cards to exchange for, or, you know, just want to skip having to do all the work and just buy them straight off the market. They got 5 million stubs. Buy them straight off the market, collect them, get those cards, and be able to use them instantly. So I would be expecting a collection tied with some really, really good rewards as well. So that's another thing to look out for on Friday. If there is a major collection, that's going to impact the value of these cards pretty significantly in terms of which ones are the ones to go for and what kind of their overall value is. Again, I can see these cards holding an immense value day one, where you could go through, make a pretty penny on the stubs. Now, of course, if you're needing to pick up some cards still, today's going to be a good day with the new rank season happened, that influx some packs into the market. People get your guaranteed golds, your guaranteed diamonds, your show packs, things of that sort. That's going to be influxed into the market. And we still haven't gotten the guaranteed diamond at championship series that we usually get in past years. So I'd imagine that's probably coming soon, unless they've just chalked it for this year. That could be coming today, which is going to bring the price of a lot of these cards down quite a bit. But again, if we're just looking at the market here, a guy like Trevor Bauer or DJ Mayhew, Shane Bieber, any of these people, any of these cards that are 89 and above, Acuna, that is giving you a full exchange for Team Affinity Stage, assuming that it stays at 50K. That's giving you a full exchange. So if you can get these close to that 5K price, even Harper at 5K, not bad if you pick up a couple of commons to go with them. Or as you get down here and you get into these 88s, 87s that are all at quick sell value, you can pick all these up at 5K a piece. Or we can go here and look at some golds as well. 1100-ish, 1200 is not bad, but around this 1100 price for 83s as well is a really good value to pick up cards. That's kind of what I've been doing, is essentially whenever these get down to around quick sell. It's Charlie Morton right here, looks like a solid one at 1085. Not a bad flip, just like straight out the gate. 21.95 buy now, 1085 sell now. But that's not a bad card to just pick up. You pick up a couple of those and that helps you with some NL East exchanges. That's what I've been doing. If we take a look at my inventory real quick and kind of what my plan's been, I've just been stockpiling a little bit of everything. We got 6 Iglesias, 6 Santanders, 4 Bogarts, 6 Devers there, 3 Voights, 6 Stantons that I had when he was gold. Now he's an 87. That's giving me quite a few stages there. Urshela, Chad Green. Essentially, I've just kind of stockpiled a ton of cards waiting and ready to go. And that's kind of what I'd recommend if you're looking to do the exchanges. Of course, no guarantee that we're going to have exchanges. They mentioned a couple things that are kind of, you know, throwing some doubt into there, but I think that we will, and I'll see why they'd get rid of that. So if you're looking to do exchanges, I'd be focusing on those 89 plus gold diamonds, live series or flashbacks if you can get them at 5K a piece. Otherwise, I'd also be looking at 83 golds at 1K a piece. I believe if you do 383 golds and you get them around 1,000 to 1,100 a piece, and then you add in a handful of commons, maybe 5 to 10 that you can get at 5-10 subs a piece, that gives you exactly 50,000 exchange points. So that's probably the most efficient way to do it. If you're getting 3 cards at 1,000 each, I want another 50 subs for the commons, and you're looking at about 3,000 for one full exchange of a Team Affinity Stage. So around 12,000 give or take if we have to do the exchange 4 times. 12,000 give or take for the finest card. That's a pretty good investment right there. It's a pretty cheap 99 overall. You can definitely sell each one of the finest cards for way more than 12K subs. So that's probably something I'd be looking at again as Team Affinity Stage 4 drops. So that does do it today, though. I'm sure there are a lot of questions regarding Team Affinity Stage 4. What's going on? What's the plan? Definitely feel free to hit me up in the comment section down below or on Twitter as well. You can find that link in the description. If you got any questions regarding what you should be doing with any specific cards or cards you should be targeting, guys to look at for Team Affinity 4, definitely hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what questions, thoughts you have. I'll definitely be sure to get back to you and let you know my opinions there. As always, if you'd enjoyed this video and you're excited for Team Affinity 4, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're going to be having a comprehensive review and breakdown and ranking of every Team Affinity 4 card, plus a ton of gameplay with these Team Affinity 4 cards coming as soon as it's released on Friday. Again, if you want to check it out live as soon as it's dropped, you don't want to wait for a YouTube video to come out, link down in the description below to our Twitch channel. We'll be live about 30 minutes before content comes out. I am so excited. I'm looking forward to it. And let me know down in the comment section below, who are you thinking for Team Affinity Stage 4? We know the Twins is Nelson Cruz, but who else could you think could be coming, and who would you be most excited for? Until next time, though, I'll catch y'all around.